What makes a subnet private and public? Now, this question comes a lot in interviews where the interviewer just want to gauge your experience and how you understand concept. Now, it's a very simple question, but so many people struggle with it. A subnet is considered private or public not by its name, right? By you specifying the name that this is my public subnet and this is my private subnet, that does not make a subnet public or private. This is what makes a subnet public or private. Now, the deciding factor is your routing table or your route table. A public subnet is a subnet that has a route to the internet gateway, right? If you check your routing table for a particular subnet and you see a route that points to the internet gateway, then that subnet is a public subnet. Now, for a private subnet, a route table have a route to a NAT gateway rather than an Ethernet gateway. In some cases, you might not even have a NAT gateway, right? But the key point is that a private subnet does not have a route to the internet gateway. It uses the NAT gateway to access the internet. Therefore means that all your servers or your application running on a private subnet does not have a public IP by themselves. They assume the public IP of the NAT gateway. When they want to access anything in the internet outside the network, the traffic goes to the NAT gateway. The NAT gateway translates the IP, translate the private IP into ISO IP, and then send the traffic. That process is known as NAT translation, whereby your private IP is translated into a public IP. And also, when a response is coming back, the public IP is then reverted back to the private IP and then back to your servers or your application running behind the private subnet. So, just a recap, a public subnet has a route to the internet gateway, while a private subnet does not have a route to the internet gateway. But in some cases, it does have a route to the NAT gateway.